Jeff, it was crazy when we started talking about this, the amount of opposition. I've even had people that came and told me, if you start talking about this case, we're just going to completely stop supporting you or anything you did. It's just like, that's fine. Get on somewhere. I'm standing for what we believe in. And you're talking about a little child that this is about to happen to. And it just pisses me off so bad. But just seeing some of the opposition off the little bit that we've reported on it, what's some of the opposition that you've seen and some of the things that's came at you for being involved in this?
Oh my goodness. I'll just give you. I recently gave a speech here in Flower Mound where I live, and first of all, we had a local activist, trans activist. Come after me and made all kinds of defamatory allegations against me on Facebook in an attempt to, besmirch my reputation. That stuff doesn't work on me anymore, because once you've been through a messy public divorce, one of the good things about it is it has the character of a public Christian confession. So everything bad about me, you guys already know, and I can tell you still love me. So she can say whatever she wants. That stuff doesn't bother me anymore. I can actually see why the ancient Christians advocated public confession, because it's completely and totally liberating. You just don't worry about shame anymore. It just doesn't bother you. Then they tried to shut down the event by calling the health inspector, saying we were COVID risks because we're a bunch of people who were opposed to wearing masks, the crazy right-wingers who don't want to wear masks. So we had special restrictions imposed on us. I've had people appear at talks that I do that heckle me. I've had on occasion death threats. Probably the most amusing one was one where a couple of Antifa guys in Dallas decided that it was going to be fun to punch me in the chest and shoulders, and so I just took off my glasses and headbutted one of them, and that sort of ended that. But they've tried every dirty trick you can think of, just every single dirty trick.
Yeah. That is nuts. I can't imagine what that's like. I just really can't. Go ahead, man.
There was something that I go to a bunch of town halls when I can, open forums or whatever, and so one of the legislators who actually, because when I first started to hear about this, this whole situation, I thought this has got to be something that I don't know. It's got to not be true, right? But there was a Texas state representative, House Representative Matt Rinaldi, and I saw that Matt Rinaldi signed something that said, okay, this is true. And I'm like, well, if Matt Rinaldi signed it, it's not going to be a lie. I mean, I trust this guy 100%, but I was still having all these questions and so on. So anyway, Matt Rinaldi lost his election against Julie Johnson. And I thought, well, she's having a town hall, and I decided to go up there, and I started to videotape like I normally do. And during the course of something, she made a comment to Luna, and everybody started laughing and chuckling. And I said, did I just hear what I heard? Because I found out afterwards that, Representative Johnson is also involved in a relationship with another person who was not a male. And so she seemed to be favorable toward Anne and the idea of James transitioning over. But I was shocked. So when you said what is some of the opposition, some of the legislators are opposing it. And I remember go ahead.
No, go ahead. Julie Johnson is a personal friend of Ann George.
Oh, I see. I wasn't aware of that, but I was.
Yeah. And they're using a carefully crafted message to stop legislation. And this message is specifically designed to appeal to a conservative's desire for limited government, because in Texas, Republicans control the government. So what they say is, we don't want the government to interfere in a personal family decision like this. So I always ask people who are on the trans side of this issue, like, suppose that, a mother and father were tattooing swastikas on a child's face.
Which, yeah.
I can guarantee you CPS would take that child away instantly. Like, yeah. It would like take one look, and then there would be a take. That'd be it, right?
Yeah.
Tattoos don't have any permanent physical harm to you. With significant effort and pain, they can even kind of be removed. But they're saying that they can cut the genitals off children. They're saying they can do that. And what's interesting is that Texas, 3 sessions ago, passed a female genital mutilation law and outlawed female genital mutilation.
Yep, they did.
So and yet young girls are going to these gender clinics and are being mutilated.